All right, we're back. We're back to part 5. Okay. So we're supposed to be walking around out of our belly. It's supposed to be if we're supposed to be walking around with flows of living water, right? That's how we're supposed to be walking. Okay. So. But let's go to where I want to go. Now let me look it up on my tablet. I want to go with. So it's a precept for wormwood. The book of Deuteronomy 29:18, lest there should be among you a root that bears gall and wormwood, right? And then you got book of Lamentation 3:15, he hath filled me with bitterness, he hath made me drunken with wormwood, right? This is an affliction. This is an affliction that the Most High allowed or sin, right? So wormwood represent is a root of rebellion, right? Is producing poison in the community. It's because sin is there, right? You don't get to come and say I'm in sin because I'm calling out these wicked books and calling out your action and how you are living when I'm supposed to be continuing with you for the faith and trying to lift you up and pull you up, right? Well, every time you come and attack the gospel in some kind of way, then this is what you're going to get. And in the book of Revelation 8:11, when they're referring to the name of the star, it's called wormwood. Many men died of the water. What is that saying? You are spiritually dead. There's no light there, right? You have completely rejected the Most High God, right? So wormwood is bitter judgment. It's bitterness instead of a blessing, right? So this is what's going on here, okay? Now I got some things written out here. I typed out here. Let me go to them because I want to touch on these wicked. Let me ask you a question though. In Galatians 5:22 through 23, when it talks about the fruit of the Spirit, which is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance, right? So how come y'all not walking in that? If I'm walking around and with a culture or cult language, right, and it's all about fear, control, harsh accusation, right, loyalty, pressure, don't you know that's the language of the Satan that does not reflect the fruit of the Spirit? Do you know that? Do you know that? Which is why Paul approached Peter when Peter wasn't acting right. But Peter corrected. Huh? Watch this. This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 17. I'm gonna read Jeremiah 3, verses 13 down to 18. Okay, watch this. Who among you is wise and intelligent? Let him by his good conduct, show his good deeds with the gentleness and humility of true wisdom. But if you have bitter jealousy, if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your heart, do not be arrogant. And as a result, be in defiance of the truth. You will not receive the truth right now. You will not receive correction. Everybody's your enemy. We're at war. All these things that it's not fruit of the Spirit talk, right? The war is supposed to be spiritual. And it's supposed to be all of us against spiritual principalities in high places if we walking right. Okay? Let's go. This, verse 15, this superficial wisdom is not that which come down from above, okay? But it's earthly, right? Natural, it's unspiritual, it's even demonic. You hear that? It's even demonic. Yeah, that's what it's saying. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there is disorder. Did you hear that? There is disorder. Is there disorder? unrest and rebellion, and every evil thing and morally degrading practice. Who knows what you're doing? But the wisdom from above is first pure, morally and spiritually undefiled. You hear that? Then peace, loving, courteous, considerate, gentleness, reasonable, and willing to listen. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Willing to listen, right? Right? Full of compassion. You hear that? Full of compassion. Did you hear that? Is this the gospel? Is this the gospel, right? And good fruits, right? It is unwavering. It's without self-righteous hypocrisy, right? And self-serving gall, right? And the seed with fruit is righteousness. Spiritual maturity is sown in peace by those who make peace by actively encouraging goodwill between individuals. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? This is how we're supposed to be moving. We're not supposed to be grieving the spirit, quenching the spirit, resisting the spirit. Because that it means you're having another spirit. It's all about how we are walking with Yeshua. We're supposed to be walking in love. We're supposed to be a light. We're supposed to be an example. I'm gonna share this with y'all. I'm gonna share this with y'all, okay? So yesterday we went to feed the sheep, the homeless. I don't like to talk about what we do, and we get down there, and one of the brothers who's running that particular area, that organization that we went down there and worked with and helped, you had one of the brothers, homeless guy out there. It's spiritual, going crazy. Him going crazy, another lady going crazy, and a dog going crazy, violent, threatening the brother, this, and that, right? Now, so we got out the car, we started unloading for a little bit, and then I finally went down there and I started talking to the brother. They're doing all the cussing and all the yelling and all that stuff. It was a spirit, right? And he wouldn't go, oh, I ain't talking to you, brother. I'm just him. Oh, I'm just talking to him like, yeah. So we pretty much we spoke peace, right? He was still talking a little bit, but he wouldn't address us, right? He was trying to attack the brother because some of the things that the brother is, I know the brother is dealing with some things, right? Not to put his business out there, but he's walking, he's doing good work, right? Satan tried to attack, he's looking for doors to attack people, right? So if you're dealing with anger, he's going to try to use that door to attack you. So now he can go in and now you got issues and stuff going on. Now he's going to, this is spiritual warfare. It's not to tell the brother what the brother's business going on. When I talk with him, we talk with him and pray with this brother that runs this organization. So, so we started saying whatever the guy, I knew he was going to leave. The guy, the people that raised, even the dog, it was straight to money. And the homeless people was already standing in line. They were starting to get afraid that they weren't going to be able to get, you know, taken care of. Right? This is, their lifeline is people taking care of fathers, sending people to take care of them. Right? So when I say the power of God was there all day, doing this work, praying for brother, praying for healing, brothers and sisters, right? You had one brother come up and tell me about how a water come out of one of the things on the street, and how it's usually dirty, and say it came out, it just flowed like a straight pure water, right? So we're sitting there explaining to him how the Spirit of God works and all this and that. You know, the brother was crying and this and that. Why am I bringing this up? This is the work we're supposed to be doing. But I'm also showing you that when you're walking spiritually, this is spiritual war. It's a spiritual war. This is how we walk in authority. So don't let Satan throw you off by getting you to a point where you're not walking in authority. They want to take away your authority that Christ has given you. And we'll be back with part 6.